Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a bed talk. Like, I want to relax to talk about this. So just as it is in the caption, depression is real and ways you can handle depression without being suicidal. But wait, why would you start thinking of ending your life because of a problem? You're a coward, a very big coward. That's why the only thing that comes to your mind just because of the problem is to end it. Like, you're running away from the problem permanently. I won't told you that if you end it, the problem will end. You don't know. So, ending your life, it is not the solution to depression or even thinking of it. There are many things to be happy about in this life, so we shouldn't just focus on one thing. We shouldn't just focus on one thing. Like, this is what makes us happy. This is our life. This is all and all and all. No, and even if you find yourself in that situation, that this thing is the prioritize happiness is this. It shouldn't be the reason why you should think of ending it. It's a cowardice decision. You were not strong. You are a coward. What would I use to describe you that is being suicidal? This way she's talking that I have experienced depression, and that is why I'm here to talk about it. I have experienced it, and it wasn't even funny. Do you know that kind of depression that, like, when it hits your head, and me, I have forehead. When it hits my head, I'll be feeling like my forehead is swelling up. Like, it is. Whenever I wake up, I will feel like my forehead came out more because of depression. You will be thinking like many thoughts will be bombarding your head without any solution. You have problem? Okay. And now you're trying to think the way out of the problem, but you can't even think of any solution. And the problem is coming, it's more like it's going to be there forever. Yes, I've been there. So why would I even think of ending this beautiful soul because of problem? Do you know the reason why it's always like that? Is because we don't know God. I know God. You don't know him. You just know that he exists, but you don't have the knowledge of him. You are not closer to God. This is not why I'm here, but this should have been coming at the end of this video, but I just want to like touch it a little before going further into the video. You don't know God. You don't know what he can do. Do you know this minute that I'm here now? Just within a second, I can receive a phone call that will elevate me more. That is how God works. That is why he is called the God of 11th hour. He does his things his own way. He can do anything he chooses to, and nobody is going to stop him from doing it. The only thing there is for us to ask, and then be pure at heart. You have to know him first. You have to be pure at heart. Then you ask, he's going to grant our requests. That is the only thing. So you know him. That is why you are being a coward, thinking of ending your life just so that you stop having problems. I've been there, and being suicidal was never in my way. Like, it was never in my way of thoughts. God forbid. So I would like to take us back to 2021. That was when I had my depression. It's 3 years now, and I thank God that I am telling it as a story. Thank God that it never claimed my life. But depression is real. Depression is real. Like, you won't even know when it's going to come. You won't even know what will bring that depression your way. It might be the tiniest things, like the things you never thought of. So, in 2021, that was the year of my youth service. After COVID-19, we were meant to go in 2020, but because of COVID-19, everything was shifted to ending of 2020, then 2021. And if you can remember how everything went, the little amount of people going to camp because of COVID and everything. So I was in that set. So I happened to be going to the camp on the ending of 2020. I happened to be in the camp ending of 2020. That was November to December. And a lot of things happened, but that will come in the next video. So I'm going to talk about what happened in 2021. So after the camping, I felt sick. More like my body system was not able to adapt to the environment. I was sent to northern states. So the camp, everything was neat, beyond my doubts. Like, I never expected a very nice camping. Not, I enjoyed the camping, but more like change of environment and all of that, food and everything. So I felt sick, and my family, that is my where I originated from, my family, we enjoy going for Christmas every year. We have never missed it. So they have to wait for me to come back from camp. So we go together to the village, and successfully I came back. Though I experienced something on the road, that should be in the next video. I came back, and we 2 days to my coming back, I felt ill. Like, I have never been in that kind of situation before. Like, I can't even tell what was happening to me. I ran a series of tests, but they couldn't say that this is it. So I was taking malaria and typhoid medication, which is the most common sicknesses that the signs I was having, that could be the sickness, something like that. So, but it wasn't going, like, it was becoming worse until I ran ulcer tests, of which it never occurs to me to do, like ulcer. It happened that it was ulcer, so it was kind of severe. Let me just say that way, because it took a whole lot of me. You should see me that period. But the funniest part of it is that I'm this kind of girl. Whenever I'm sick, I look more beautiful. So that is the problem. But the way I'll be acting, bro, you know that there is something wrong with me. So, but like that, I followed my family to the village. So there I was still taking my medication, and by God's grace, at the beginning of 2021 January, I recovered. So I would say before 6th of January, I fully recovered. But that was when my depression set in. It was more like, this girl have never experienced anything in life. Like, it's time for her to face the toughest part of life. And you know this I don't know for other people, but you know this, less Nigerian culture or Igbo culture. Once you are a young girl and you're done with university, the next thing there, if you are lucky, you get a job. If not, the next thing will be, when are you calling us? When are you calling us? So, and the worst part of them all, or worst part of it all, is that it's now be a problem that suitors are coming, but you are saying no. Are you possessed? This girl is really possessed. Like, many suitors are coming, but you are saying no, that you don't like them. And it's not like they're not good looking, or it's not like they they don't have they don't have to take care of you. They all do, but you're like, no, I don't think I've seen someone I want to marry. Eh? Where men are scarce. Who even gave you right to have decision to who gave you right to even to be choosing? Just choose one of your sisters. But trust me now, I'm a very stubborn girl. I am very, very stubborn. So I stood on my decision that I don't like anything. So the one that hit me on that 2021 was one of my auntie. Like, I love this auntie. Like, from my childhood, she has been there. She, like, all these aunties, so she buy things for us and everything. She just call my mom that she should not give me hand. She should not give me out. She should not give out my hand in marriage. That she has someone that is very close to her, like a family. That she want me to see the guy and all these things. And then, no. When someone is in a convalescent, I think convalescent, like someone that is still recovering from sickness. So I was there. No, like, I don't have a lot, and I don't have a lot to say. So just when you ask me something, I'll just be like, okay, go on, something like that. So when my mom told me about it, I was like, okay, since she's from this my auntie, okay, let's take a look. So in that beginning of January, the guy came. Is okay, and he has two, like, he can take care of a woman and his wife. But my same decision that no, I've not seen, so I don't want to. It's okay, like, I know, but I don't think I can settle down with him until I found what I want. So I'm this kind of person that I easily feel guilty when people are hurt. So it's it's this part of me that I just wish I can, if there is any switch and I can turn it on and turn it back, and I'll just switch it off. So it's just that part of me. So I feel guilty, like, I hurt this person is feeling bad because of me. Oh my god, oh my life, like, I'm that kind of person. So out of that pity and guilty conscience, I was like, okay, like, people are like, are you sure this girl is not possessed? Are you sure this girl is okay? So that moment you're moving to something that you don't want. So I embarked on the journey. So that was when the depression set in. Like, you're talking to this person because you want to please people, which is not me. I don't do anything to please people. I just do the right thing. But at that point, I found myself that I'm doing something to please people around me, displeasing myself, like, emotionally. Does that? So it was taking a huge part of me. It was dealing with me, like, so it made my whole 2021 a bitter year. Yes, I was serving then. It even got to a point when I have to excuse myself from my PPA. I lied that I was sick. I just wanted to be on my own. I just wanted to be inside my room because I even stopped going to my parents' place because of the situation. Because once they see me, they'll be like, "How is communication going? How is everything going? Hope you are agreeing to what he's saying and everything." Man, I stopped, like I was not myself. So the first thing I did was to start praying, because in everything this girl is doing in this life, God first. Yes, I thank my parents for emancipating us with a godly way, and thank God is really entered. So whatever I'm doing is God first. Whatever I am doing, when you do this one, I'm already praying in my heart. God directs me, show me the way. So I started praying because it became so tough. I started praying. I was like, okay, God, if He's the one, then show me sign and let it work out. But I also tell God, I know you will not give your daughter what she doesn't want. You know that moment. So everything was just no, you know, the moment you want to talk to someone, you're not talking to someone, like it'd be like, I don't want to talk to this person because I don't want to use a bad mood and spoil someone's day. And you know, at that point they won't even understand it. They might start thinking that you are too proud, that you are doing this, and you know, that kind of stuff. So I had a lot going on in my mind. I was going through a whole lot. So by God's grace, God was able to God answered my prayer. Everything about the guy stopped, though it took like 4 months. 4 months out of 12 months. What is left? 8 months left. So as God did it, another one happened. God settled that one, another one happened. But I was just, the way I'm seeing it now is that I was more like Joseph. Joseph has to go through a whole lot before he was able to reach to the place God has destined him to be. So that is how I saw myself. So after God has answered that prayer, after a whole 4 months, another one came up. That was someone close to my mom, and she asked somebody, and out of mom's friend, someone is very close to mom, excused. I was like, okay. And then it's not that I like forget it, girls, forget it. You know, sometimes we are going through a lot, I'll be like, you don't want this, but who doesn't want to settle down, even at a young age, and start making babies so that you grow up with your children? We all wish for that, if it will happen in the right way. Okay, so I want to settle down. I want to see my partner, but I want it to be my partner. I want it to be my husband. Marriage is not a a bed of roses. No, it is not. So it's either I go through it with someone that I can just look at and forgive and, you know, roll it, or go into something that, man, I regret. So, but marriage is not always peace, no matter who you end up with. But it's better you going in with your own decision, so you don't blame someone when something starts happening to you. You blame yourself for making that decision. Okay, so it's okay. It's more okay than when something is happening in marriage, you are regretting ever listening to somebody, ever, you know, that kind of thing. So I was like, this marriage everything, if I'm to go into it, it should be the decision I take. Like, yes, okay, is you I want to marry, yes, I will marry him. I would like to settle down with you, like I would want you to wife me, something like that. So that one came, and it was what I don't want again. And have it in mind that even before that 2021, just have been coming, and now this 2021, you are still saying no. People were not having it anymore. People around me, they were not having it. They were like, this girl needs prayer. They were not having it. So it was more like another time to start being depressed again. I tried everything possible to cut the discussion and everything, but it was very, very hard. Like 2021 was the most difficult, and it should be the last one. It should not happen again. Like depression that will make me to feeling my forehead. Like I will feeling as if my forehead is coming out and going in. So that's my story. And at the end of everything, the first thing I always do is to pray. So talking about how to handle depression, the first thing I do is to pray. I always put it in God's hands. And me, I know how to communicate to God. Is not my father again? I know how to communicate with me, and he has never failed me. He always answers. Whenever I call God, he always answers. So I pray, then I make sure that I engage in activities that I love, that I have passion for. Be it business, I must have passion for it. Be it reading, maybe reading any book, it should be a book that I like I enjoy reading. So whatever I'm doing, I must make sure that I have passion for whatever I am doing. So I pray, I do things that will make me happy, the things that are fun. Like those days I know I went to swimming pool, I went to beach, I tried new things, that I went to cinema like many times, just to cool off my head. Then number three, I don't find talking to people a way out in depression. Like talking to any people, I mean to say, before you talk to anybody, whenever you are going through any depression, it should be someone that you know that will understand. Even me, when I was going through my depression, people were even coming to me for word of advice. I did give them, they won't even know that this guy is even going through a lot too. Because by God's grace, I knew how I was handling it. So you talk to people, you don't just talk to them. Maybe you feel like when you speak up, or when you speak, or when you talk about it, the body will be lesser. No, there are people that are very insensitive. Like the way they think so awkward that you won't want to have some discussions with them. So before you communicate your problem with people, let it be people that even if they can't find solution at that point in time, they can tell you something, they can give you something to hold on to, they can speak to you, they can speak consolation into you. You don't just talk about your problem. If you're surrounded with people that they don't understand, it's people you just bear it in your life and just talk to God. You can just come to your room, keep an empty chair, you sit down on one chair, just sit as you're communicating with God. Be speaking it out, speak everything you want to speak out to God, than speaking to people that after everything you regret it. And the more you're regretting it, you're adding another problem to the one that you are facing. So if you're going to speak to somebody, when you're having issues, when you're having problem, when you're facing depression, let it be someone that will listen, understand, and at least give something that will help you. You grab? So the physical thing to do is, sometimes we have to give ourselves a break. Just as in my story, I told you guys, it came to a point when I have to just excuse myself, my PPA, right? just to like have some quiet time, so I don't go run mad because I did do PPA, I did do youth service. Just give myself a break. Of course, I am sick. I am mentally sick, emotionally sick. So give yourself a break from some certain things, the things that you are doing out of let me just do it, you don't have passion for. You need to quit doing them at that point. You quit, but I'm not saying you should just give it like just a break, not quitting. Give yourself a break, then so you find a little bit of chill before going back. If possible, find yourself before going back to the things that you don't have passion for. Just give yourself a break. And when you're giving yourself a break, always stay on things a softer surface, more like a bed, a cushion, pillow, like something that is soft. Rest there, lie on it, lay on anything soft. If you cannot lay, you can just kneel down, then keep your heart or your head on something that is very soft. Just take care of yourself, and always know that you can't have it 100% every time. I don't think that anyone has no. Social media will always be social media, because I think that is where people are now, because you hardly see people that you even know on the road. Talk more of comparing yourself to them. Everything is on social media, so you don't just go and be like, this person's life is perfect, that you wish your life is like that or anything. No, nobody is going to show you their worst side or their bad side on social media. What was it called social for again? Just there for the fun part of it, for the good part of it. So you don't just, if possible, go off the social media. Take a break too from social media until you find yourself back, so you don't keep adding more problems to the ones you're facing. So give yourself a break. Love yourself. Love yourself so much. Love yourself. At that point, I think I don't believe in, I won't preach selfishness. I love being selfless. I think that is the way to go. But when it seems that you are having a lot of problem, take care of yourself first. Yes, because it's only when you take care of yourself, that is when you can take care of others. So take care of yourself. When you feel that you're okay, you can be other people's burden too. You get? So that's it. You pray, do things you like, give yourself a break from things you just do not for passion. Take a break from social media. Whenever you're going to seek advice, seek from people that you know that they can offer something that will help you cool off. You don't just have the conversation with any kind of person. Okay? Don't think of suicide. Don't end your life because of depression, because it's not going to help. Don't. I say don't. It's not going to help you in any way. Ending your life is not going to solve a problem. And rather, it's going to create more problems to people around you. And you're being selfish at that point. Another kind of selfish I'm talking about. The selfish I'm talking about is to take care of yourself first, and then you will see strength to take care of others. So I'll be ending the story here. And if you have any question, drop it in the comment section. If you you have anything to say, drop in the comment section. I'll be coming back for more videos like this. And let us stay safe out there, guys. And let's be happy no matter what. And always hold God tight, because it's only Him. It's only Him. And His love is the greatest. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.